using continually raised voices, which is disturbing.
That's not true because it was echo. They started the raised voices. They were raising their voice. They were raising their voice. They were raising their voice.
Are you going to leave, yes or no?
What,
yes
under
no?
what law? Under what law?
Trespassing law.
Where is it? Show me.
Yes
Show me. Where? No, okay. I'm done. Stop, please. I'll leave. God, I'll just
How many times were you asked to leave?
I want to know my rights.
If she asks to leave the premises, it's her, she's in charge, you've got to leave.
Okay, all right.
If somebody was at your house and you asked them to leave, don't they have to leave?
Yes.
Same principle.
Yeah, all right. Can I get my flag?
Is that his flag? Bring his flag for him.
We're going to be exposed. You're going to lose. You're not going to replace white people. You're not going to replace white people.
We're not finna do this. We're not finna do this.
Okay.
Our kid is in there. We're not finna do this.
Okay.
We are not gonna
Don't
do
raise
this.
your voice. Don't raise your voice.
You don't tell me what to do.
Oh, if I
You
raised
don't
my
tell me what
voice,
to do.
if you raised your voice,
you don't tell me what
why?
to do.
You're not in the meeting.
You are coming in here to be resistant and to be disruptive, and it's not gonna happen.
You don't like Persian Americans. That's what you are. Yes.
Is he allowed back in or no?
No, I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything wrong. Why did I didn't make any? No, I don't.
Him and the flag need to go.
I don't need.
Well, I can't tell you what to do in the library.
This is public property. We have the right to be here.
He's not welcome.
We do have to follow CDC guidelines. That includes wearing your mask properly.
Not true.
So
We're not asking you.
No one's
we have
asking you.
provided
you.
masks
No one's
in the
asking
back,
you.
We're not
for
asking you.
anybody.
We're not
We're not.
asking you.
Do you need to leave?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm looking
I'm
right
answering
at
your
you.
question.
Okay, come on.
I've
Let's
had-
go. I'm sorry.
Ow, you stepped on my shoe.
It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
You can't remove.
Come on, let's go.
I'm
Yes, I
wearing my
can.
mask.
Let's go. Come on.
Need a mask?
I'm wearing my mask.
You're being disruptive right now.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yes, you
answering your
are. Yes,
question.
you are.
What do you want me to do?
This is the last time.
What do you
I'm
want me
not
to
going to
do?
do it back and forth with you, okay?
Okay, I'm sitting
not
here.
Gonna, okay, shh.
Straighten up and fly right.
Move this shit. Here. Excuse me.
So as to my previous statement, we are providing masks for anybody that needs one. So we have them in the back.
Tolerated in here. I'm not going to be politically correct if someone is disrespected or silenced, threatened or scared. It won't be accepted here. And I'm saying that now. There won't be a talk about it. We won't do 2 or 3 takes. You will be removed immediately. That's how they feel, but you do not have the right to terrorize people for existing. It won't be accepted here, and that's anyone, okay?
Yes.
When we say no racism in school, we mean that. If you do not know what racism means, there's a glossary in the back, a list of terms about anti-racism, racism, and what it actually means, because we see that we need to define it for a lot of people. What you will not do, anyone will not tell a black person or a person of color what racism is and if they have experienced it. When you get a message about your child being threatened to be shot and killed because he's black at school, and the district not respond accordingly, or the district attempt to sweep it under the rug, that's when the district begins to be held accountable. Not to mention, it's been happening and it hasn't been addressed. They're going to address it now, and it's going to be fixed. I don't care if they don't want change. We want change. We are the people. We are the power.
Yes, yes.
You can be racist. You can teach your children to be racist. That is totally up to you. But the minute they step on a school in this campus, they better learn how to tuck their racism just like you're going to learn how to tuck it in here if it exists. Because we're not having it. So we want everyone's voices to be heard. We want you to know that you are supported. We want you to know that we are listening. Thank you for assembling problems in a school that is so beautifully mixed and diverse. So first we're going to start with the video, and then I'll take about 10 minutes to go through and explain the points of the bill. With Jay Marshall, she's somewhere in the back. There she is, a few years ago, and she had expressed to me
their energy and activity around trying to get the policy created at the school district, at Clark County School District. And through that meeting, I realized there were things that could be done legislatively to make sure that it impacted and affected all of our schools in the entire state, not just here in Clark County. And so, then what happened was, I'm also a Clark County school teacher, so I see it firsthand and I live it. I've experienced racism in the Clark County School District. I've also observed tons of it from, whether it's from student to student or student, I've experienced it myself from students, I've experienced it myself from other staff, I've experienced it myself from parents. And I've seen a lot of it observed even more. And so last year, the beginning of the school year, in a virtual setting with students that I had never physically met, my students literally said to me, Ms. Miller, will you start an anti-racism club for after school? And so the after school club started in virtual with over 30 kids that got on. And all they wanted to do was talk about their experiences of racism in the 5th grade. And of course, my first question, as most adults always ask, is, so did you tell the teacher, did you tell an adult, what happened, what did they do?
Lands of the Nawubi Southern Paiute people. And yes, indigenous people still exist and are thriving today, and so we wanted to make sure that we started off this meeting and now acknowledging them and the land itself. And so thank you so much.
Look at it. Actually, it exposes everything what's wrong with Nevada. You can see here, this is corruption in Nevada. You've got here.
Our narrative won't be changed. This is about racism in schools, and that's what we're gonna stick to. This is not, no.
Okay, can I just put it outside?
No.
I can't have this
You
flag.
can't take it in that room. I don't care what you do.
Okay, then
But
I'll
you're
put
not
it right
taking that.
there.
That don't have nothing to do with me.
I'll put it in there. I'll put it right here. This is public
You're the only
space.
fascist.
Fascist about what? Why don't we break up?
Listen, hold up, check this out.
What?
We're not finna do this. We're not finna do this.
Okay.
My kid is in there. We're not finna do this.
Okay.
We are not gonna
Don't
do
raise
this.
your voice. Don't raise your
tell me
voice.
what to do.
Oh, if I
You
raised
don't
my
tell me what
voice,
to do.
if you raised your voice,
You don't tell me what
why?
to do.
You're not in the meeting.
You are coming in here to be resistant and to be disruptive, and it's not gonna happen.
You don't like Persian Americans. That's what you are. Yes.
Is he allowed back in or no?
No, I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything wrong. Why did I didn't make any? No, I don't.
Him and the flag need to go.
I don't need.
Well, I can't tell you what to do in the library.
This is public
Space that
property.
we're-
We
that
have the
space
right
that
to
we're
be
in, he's
here.
not welcome.
We have the right to be here. We have the right to be here.
You can come the fuck back in.
Why not? I just want to ask a question.
No. You're not
It's
finna
not
attack- you are
disrespectful.
gonna
It's
antagonize
freedom
us.
of speech.
You are not going to
It's freedom of
antagonize us. You
speech.
are gonna go.
I just want to ask one question.
No, let's go.
I want to ask one question. I want to ask one question. Let's break up the United States. I don't want more of this. Break up the United States. Excuse me.
You are not going to
I did
change
not
the
commit
narrative
any
right here.
disruption. I did not commit any disruption. It was all outside. I didn't ask any questions. They're just making
We're not
BS
answering any
up.
questions.
They're
We're
making
asking you to
BS
leave.
up.
We're not answering
They're
any
making
questions.
BS up.
You
We're
will
gonna
not
break
change
up the United
narrative of why
States.
we are here. You will not change the narrative of why we
We
are
will
here.
break up the United States. We will break up the United States. You're discriminating against Persians. You're discriminating against Persians. I'm not European. No, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here.
I'm gonna explain to you.
What's wrong?
You can record.
What's wrong?
The librarian wants you to leave. If you don't leave,
I didn't. It's an open meeting law. It's an open meeting law.
listen to me. By law, we got to give you the opportunity to go willingly. If you don't, then you'll be arrested.
Who wants us to leave?
The librarian.
Okay, come over here, please.
For what? What did I do wrong?
So she will ask you.
What did I do wrong? We want to hear. We want to know what's going on.
This group has rented the space. They can decide who stays and who goes. They are asking that you leave.
Okay,
And
we
so we're
respect
gonna,
that.
and we are trying to honor
Okay, but
their
what did I do
request.
wrong?
Hold on.
It's
just
not a
listen.
matter of right or wrong. It's a matter of they have chosen to ask you to leave, and that's what we're going to
Okay,
honor.
Mrs., can I have your name?
My name is Julie. I work with the meeting rooms here at this library branch.
Mrs. Julie. So are we allowed to be over there? in that
You're
library?
allowed. You're welcome to be in the library all that you want,
Okay,
but
so
you have
what?
to leave this meeting because
I
they're
understand. This
requesting.
is a meeting room that they have rented.
Rented, correct.
That is in accordance with public library's mission. of anti-racism policy.
Well, their topic right now is anti-racism.
Right,
But our
so,
policy
yes.
is that they,
Can
if
I
they
go
rent
get
in
my
the space.
belongings so we can talk to her out here?
You have belongings in here?
Yeah.
I'll escort them in.
Okay.
Can I go get my belongings?
No, yeah.
Do you have
So
belongings
this is
in
what
there?
we call talk. I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
we're being
I'm having a
censored.
nervous
It's okay.
breakdown.
No, just.
I'm
okay,
having a
we play
nervous
nice.
breakdown.
We play
Yes,
nice right now,
yes,
okay?
yes.
Mr. McIntosh,
Okay.
can we have your badge number?
Huh?
Hold on.
You need
Mr.
medical attention?
McIntosh,
You
we
need
want your
medical
badge
attention.
number.
It's 15714. Do you need medical attention?
Okay,
I don't know. You're giving me. You're making me nervous. You make me faint. If I go to the hospital, I'm suing these people.
give him some room, guys. Back away from him.
I need some
Back away.
water.
I want
Give me
you guys
some
to
water.
back away from him.
Why don't you guys have water in there? I can't even drink water because of all the masks.
We just want you guys to back away from him. Thank you. Give him 6 feet social distancing.
They're bringing your ID.
I'm not. I don't even want to go back in that room. I don't even want to go back in that room. Hey, you know what? You know what? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. How about I won't attend that meeting?
I don't want you touching my stuff! Give me my stuff! I don't want you touching my stuff. That is my belongings. Do not touch my stuff. I want the police to go get my stuff. I want the police to go get my belongings.
I don't want to get my stuff. I don't want to get my stuff.
Don't touch my own belongings. That's my belongings. That's what I want. It won't allow me. You're telling me that I cannot. No, I want to go get my belongings peacefully. Okay, those are my items. I don't want you guys to touch them. Yes. Yes, thank you. Okay, I trust her. I trust her. I trust her. I trust her. We're leaving. I didn't know that you guys wanted to do. Okay, here. These are my things. No, I didn't know. She just went through all my documents. I have privacy. You guys are escalating things. Look, we're just sitting over here.
Yeah, just imagine if I had a conference for European Americans and these women behaved the way they did. Think about all the double standards.
Sit down right here. Just sit down.
You're gone. You're gone.
We're gone? Okay.
No,
they want to
we're-
kick us out. No, we
No,
play nice.
this meeting, this room is
They want
different.
us gone. They want us gone.
On from this meeting,
Okay.
yes, that is
But this is not in the meeting. This is not in the
No.
meeting.
We can be in the library. We have a conversation with her. We talk to
As
her.
long as you guys are following
She's-
library rules and you're conducting yourself in a good.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, can you
And
do
we
us
have
one
questions for
favor?
her. We have questions for her. We talk to her. And the police.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's
We
fine.
would like to ask a question to one of the assembly members. She is a taxpayer-funded elected official. We have 2 school board meetings. We deserve to have our questions answered. This is unfair because I know why you guys are putting heat on me. You guys are pissed off that I'm not European descent and I'm exposing your double standards, okay? And let me make this very clear. You don't mean diversity. Okay? You don't mean diversity. What you mean is replacement. We know what's going to happen. Okay? 2070, the plan is to make sure that blonde hair and blue-eyed people don't exist in the Las Vegas Valley. I know what the plan is. Okay? And if you think there's so much racism going on, why do we have all these immigrants, especially illegals at the border? Are they trying to be oppressed? What is that all about? You see?
Your comment about diversity does not apply here because if you can look around here, you'll see that there's.
I'm for diversity.
Race here talking to you.
I'm for diversity. You're for replacement. You're for replacement. You want European Americans wiped out of Las Vegas.
Respectfully, you're actually super out of line because we're all sitting around waiting our turn to speak what our piece is.
To do what?
Okay.
You're waiting for what?
Derailed this entire thing right now.
No. You guys kicked us out. We're sitting on the bench. We're ready to walk over there as soon as
No,
we
we're
can-
going to sit here. We're going to sit here.
As where we're allowed
So
to.
what's the goal for you guys today?
Well, I'm trying to ask you guys what we did wrong, what we did wrong, and where the law says that people can touch my property without my permission. When I told you guys, do not touch my property, that is my belongings, and let me go in there to grab my own things. That's what I asked.
Did that happen before or after you disrespected everybody in the room?
Before I did, who did I disrespect? How did I
Because
disrespect? How was I disrespectful?
This entire event today has a purpose, and you are completely derailed.
Okay, we don't have to talk loud because there's an echo, so I think we should lower our voices. There's a- Yes.
Okay,
Hold
but
on,
they
hold on.
started to raise their voice.
Yes. No, look at both of us. There's a big echo. We shouldn't talk here. Let's move.
No, I'm sitting here. Sit here.
No, I'm not listening. You have to start. Start again. Come over here. Come over here.
You're not in charge.
I'm listening.
You're not in charge.
Let her speak. Let her speak.
I'm being respectful and cordial with you. Please give me the same vice versa.
I'm trying to listen.
The answer was you were asked to keep your mask on.
Yes.
Okay, you're wearing a bandana, fine, but you kept running your mouth when you were told to please stop because you were going on and on and on and on.
Okay, so she got on me for what exactly?
She has a right to run. This is a thing for everybody.
Okay, so,
Not just you.
but what did I do wrong?
Okay, let me finish. So you kept going on and on. Your behavior was disruptive.
Disruptive?
And as far
Okay.
as your property being touched, this was not them. This was somebody else that's not part of them. So don't go after them for an action of an individual that has nothing.
Who's them? Who are you talking about them?
I'm talking about the organization that's here.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Let's go upstairs. Let's talk about
What did I do wrong? We won't Hello. Okay, so here's the thing. If there's racism, even though the fact, and you want to blame it on European Americans, even though they're 24% of CCSD, you're in the process of replacing them. And by the way, I'm part of that group too, because of the census. The racism isn't coming mainly from them. It's coming from other non-white races. That's the fact. And I think if there's all this racism, let's separate. Because you know what? There's a lot of problems.
Why couldn't this be your turn?
Huh?
I'm here for this. So if you would have just respectfully waited your
Well, that's not
turn,
disrespectful.
I would
It's a
hear
good
you.
idea. It's a good idea. Maybe you should apply.
have waited and said it.
But they won't let me. I didn't do anything wrong. That's the problem.
So let's go upstairs.
You gotta play by the rules, man.
Let's go.
Okay. Right here. Okay.
Look, I'm going through my stings to make sure they didn't steal anything from me.
Oh, yes.
What I don't like is that they went through my documents.
We know who commits a
I
lot of
don't
crime.
want, I don't want, look, right here they went through my documents. I know who that woman is.
Make sure everything is.
I know who that woman is. And I don't trust her. And you guys allowed her to go through my
So is
documents.
everything in your bag?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think the library wants
I need to go through my documents. Hold on. They could have stolen something.
Okay.
You know why we have diversity? Because of the casinos and the unions. That's why.
We're not here to talk to you.
Yes. It's because California was expensive for you.
We are not here to talk to you about money. This is a paid event.
Oh, but I'm using my First Amendment right in public space.
Disturbing the library.
Yes. Illegal aliens, right there. They just complain about discrimination. They took your coffee?
They took my coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And this man.
Fascists. That's right. Think about it. You guys are the fascists. You're being trained by the casino elites, the phony labor unions, this elite power structure. We know what's going on. And all I did is use my First Amendment right. I did not interrupt one bit, and you're sending all these police at me. Oh, yes, look at this. I should talk about how too much police power is being used around Iranian Americans.
Oh, okay.
Trespassing.
Apparently, all right, so you got to
You have been disrupting a paid event, okay? Because you're disrupting a paid event, you are trespassing. As a duly appointed
Wait, how did we
representative of this
disruptive?
property,
How were we
I hereby
disruptive?
warn you
No,
that you are
you answer my
trespassing
question.
upon
How
this
were we
property as
disruptive?
defined by
You guys don't do
Nevada
the job. Come
by
on, let's go.
statute.
I was not
You're gonna escort us
disruptive.
out. Let's go.
I was
This
not
guy-
disruptive.
No.
I was not disruptive. I was not disruptive, sir.
Are part of.
I was not disruptive.
I want to press charges.
I was not disruptive. I was not disruptive, ma'am. I was not disruptive. How was I disruptive? How was I disruptive?
This is the person in charge right here.
Okay, how was I disruptive? You're supposed to enforce the law, sir.
Okay, this is the only thing I'm going to explain to you. She's asking you to leave. Now, if you don't follow that order, you will be arrested. Okay? He came back. She's asking you to leave. He's asking you to leave. Listen to me. They are representative of here. No, if you'll give me the opportunity to leave.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. McIntosh.
So go ahead and leave. If you don't, then we want. Then I'll.
Duty now.
Hey, buddy. I mean, oh.
Who is your commanding officer? Come outside with me.
Yeah, and
Come,
your
you
don't forget
too.
the flag, it's right over there.
Hey.
No, sir, ma'am,
Hey.
I
Sir?
have not committed any wrongdoing at all.
You're using continually raised voices, which is disturbing.
That's not
the
true
peace
because it
of
was
our
echo.
library.
They started the
That
raised
also.
voices. They were raising their voice. They were raising their voice.
If you want, you can speak
They
to
were
your
raising their
comfortable.
voice.
Are you going to leave, yes or no?
What,
Yes or
under
no?
what law? Under
Or
what law?
Trespassing law.
Where is
Are you
it?
going to
Show
leave?
me.
Yes or
Show
no?
me. Where? No, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Stop, please. I'll leave. God, I'll just
How many
leave.
times will you ask to leave?
I want to know my rights.
If she asks to leave the premises, it's her, she's in charge, you've got to leave.
Okay, all right.
If somebody was at your house and you asked them to leave, don't they have to leave?
Yes.
Same principle.
Yeah, all right. Can I get my flag?
Is that his flag? Bring his
Yeah.
flag for him.
We're going to be exposed. You're going to lose. You're not going to replace white people. You're not going to replace white people.
Meaning you have to go to the sidewalk.
Under what law was I banned? I want to know. Under what law? Explain to me.
You violated the code of conduct of the Las Vegas Clark County Library District. This is a
What
event.
disruption I was doing?
Sidewalk. You can do everything
What
from the sidewalk.
disruption what I was doing?
Sir, you've already been read the trespass notice. I do not need to explain anything further. All I have to do is give you the opportunity to appeal it, and that is on
So you guys are the real fascists. Imagine if
Sir,
they were doing the
you
same
have to
thing.
follow the sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
Okay, how was I supposed to know?
You should know that. It's a blocking charge if you're on our property.
Yeah, I know. So what did I do wrong?
Sir, I've already explained to you.
What did I do wrong?
You disrupted a paid event, which we are responsible for maintaining the civil code in this building. As such, you were asked to leave by the group. I read the trespass, and that is it. So
No,
here-
but you didn't. But I didn't do anything wrong. That's the bottom
Sir,
line.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
You didn't do anything wrong.
You are subject to arrest.
Because
if
I
you're
was
on
here
this
and I
property.
witnessed
You
the trespass
understand what
being
that
read
means?
to you. If you come back, no questions asked. You're going to jail. All right? You are
Okay.
warned.
Okay.
Do you want the appeal form?
You can shove it up. You know what?
Okay.
Yeah. The real fascist right now. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna keep fighting hard. You know, there's no racism. You know what the truth is? Blacks have always been underperforming for thousands of years. My Persian ancestors built an empire. What did Africans build? What did the indigenous people build? What did the Aboriginals build? Nothing in comparison to my ancestors, the Europeans and East Asians. Now we're gonna expose this. We know you're trying to replace people. We know it. See the border crisis, all right? And more people are waking up. God bless European Americans. God bless for creating this great civilization. If they were not here, you guys all wouldn't be coming here like roaches. Oh, that's right. I thank European Americans for building a great country that essentially my ancestors came here. Yeah, my parents came here because of that. Double standards. This whole thing is a sham. Yeah, just imagine if the opposite people were behaving the same way that we were behaving. They'd probably be doing 10 times worse. This event, can you believe it? They have many police cars, as you can see here, that they're basically trying to guard this event. So there's all this crime happening in town, and basically there's all this nonsense that's going on. Now, why is this the Clark County Unified School District right here? This is a disgrace. They're not a division of Clark County Unified. How do you explain that? And there's all these problems. They talk about defunding the police, but they use it against people like us. They use it against the Persian. Now, if I was a black person, if I was an indigenous person, just imagine, do you think how it was if I had a pro-white meeting? Wow, double standards. Why don't you have this in a hotel? Why don't you have this in a hotel? What are you guys afraid of? A public building by taxpayer-funded elected officials should not be open, not be closed to certain people. There's hundreds of thousands of square feet of conference rooms in the city with the most hotel rooms. So basically what happened is I went out to get out this flag while they were playing this.
You're fine where you are, but if you come into the parking lot area, then you're on our property and you've been trespassed by the police from our property.
All right.
So you're okay on the sidewalk.
Well, next time,
you can't come onto our property.
Next time you're supposed to do things appropriately. You don't want to admit that you screwed up. Just admit it. You should have this in a hotel room. Why aren't you having this in a hotel room? You know, why aren't you doing that? We want to know.
Why are you saying you? It's not our event. The library's not.
You are responsible. You should refuse an event like this.
Not hosting the event.
Look, it is a town hall meeting that is a public elected official. I messaged the organization. I said, what are... Okay, well, we should take action because all I did was just get the flag and the host of the meeting started screaming at me. So she's the one that started it. I did not misbehave in the rally. You do know that. I just wanted to get my flag. I didn't cause any disruption. Oh, wow. Explain what I did wrong. Explain what I did wrong. Shame on you. Shame on you. You should... Do you think you guys handle this properly?
Yeah, I'm just reminding you though, man. You can't come on the property being in the parking lot also.
Okay, we know that. We know that. Do you think you handle this correctly? Answer the question, sir. Did you handle this correctly?
The people who I went to being pointed out for my hairy arms, for my dark skin, for my ability to tan. Oh wow, like you made it so far. The people who I went to school with and my classmates, they were predominantly white, they were predominantly privileged. I live in a neighborhood that has lots of Mormon students, and they don't understand what it means to be racist. They don't understand what it means to step over the boundary of insulting someone. And I have been told by a track and field teammate, don't take this wrong, but, and then proceeds to make a joke about immigrants when my father is an immigrant. And I have been told it shouldn't be a problem to be recognized for being an excellent student or for being someone who has made success, someone who has had A honor roll. But because of the way that I look like, it puts me in a separate category of an amazing story. But my white peers are always honored and they're put on the stage, but it feels like I'm always secondary. Now, with this anti-racism policy, with the task force, it's amazing and I applaud you. I'm so happy that we have this. But students like me, students like even my white counterparts, they need to be a part of the discussion. They need to be the ones saying, this is what I experienced. This is what was happening. My white counterparts, they don't mean to insult me to say, hey, I didn't know that her father may be an immigrant. I didn't know the possibility of the people I go to school with, maybe the people in my honors classes or my AP classes. I don't know what they're going through. It's sad to say that it's been so brainwashed and we just accept that, oh yeah, racism is there, but the only training we have is on social media.
Melanated. I've got black and melanation, and I am an ally, or an aspiring ally. And I just want to talk about the allies here for a second, because I really wonder about accountability and how people are going to be held accountable, right? I hear so many, and I'm not sure that this is the place for me to speak, but I do want to say, how do we educate people? We're going to put in an anti-racist policy. And like Desiree said, and other people have said, some of these folks, they just don't know. And I'm not excusing them. Believe me, there's education out there. But how are we going to be intentional about getting that education to the teachers so they understand what a microaggression is? I mean, I've been doing this work for 30 years, and I get it wrong sometimes. And I've been doing this work for a really long time. And so I think even those allies, aspiring allies like me, need support and help, much less the people acting fools that are trying to come in here And, you know, there are more of us than them, and that's what I want to say too. There are more of us. And I think there are a lot of anti-racists that just don't know it. They just don't know how to do it. They don't know, and I am the lead of Surge Las Vegas, SURJ Las Vegas. It's a showing up for racial justice. It's an anti-racist white organization that teaches white folks how to be better allies, how to connect, how to be each other, awesome lawyers like Kiko, and her crew to educate us, right? We can educate each other and help that out. So I just want to say a shout out to that, and thank you all for being here.
Being here. Apparently I was a target of an incident that occurred 2 days ago. I believe that the staff and many others acted very inappropriately to me.
Okay.
I basically was just attending an event, and I wasn't even kicked out of the event, but I was told to leave the building without any reasoning. I believe my views were the main reason why they wanted to leave. I wasn't loud, I wasn't aggressive, I wasn't doing anything significantly wrong, violating any code of conduct. I nearly got arrested, and I wasn't given any reason why. Now my friend was acting aggressive, I can tell you that, but they had the failure of distinguishing between me and my friend. And that was totally unjustifiable.
What is your name?
My name is Cyrus, Cyrus.
Last name?
Hojjaty.
H-O-J-J what?
A-T-Y. Hojjaty.
Okay. Okay, so as far as that incident goes, as a person was there, we did tell you what the issue was.
Which was?
You were disrupting a paid event, and I said it multiple times. A paid event that was paid by an organization, and disrupting those meetings is not allowed.
Excuse me, I wasn't asked to leave during the event. The other guy was.
No, we asked both of you to leave.
No, you asked only him to leave, and I have it recorded.
Okay. You were asked by the officer, you were asked by me.
I left the event, but I wasn't supposed to leave the building. I wasn't disrupting when I was in the building. That's a two different thing.
I'm not going to argue this with you. I'll give you the administrative response team number, but the fact of the was, we did tell you that you were disrupting a meeting.
And do you have evidence of that?
A paid event.
Do you have evidence of that?
You were, sir, I'm going to give you the administrative response number, and that is all I'm going to say to you.
Okay.
The number is 507-4400.
Well, provide us evidence, because I have the evidence, and there was no disruption that occurred. The other gentleman...
This is not for debate. You are trespassed for a period of a year.
Well, how is your property any different from private property?
Sir, you were asked to leave. The officer asked you to leave. The officer restrained you in order to get you to leave. At this point, I'm going to hang up on you.
Well, that proves you're wrong.